call this one chicken noodle hold the soup, because that's pretty much what it is. We've got some carrot, celery, and onion. You always see that in chicken noodle soup, right? We've got some egg noodles. We've got some chicken. We're going to saute all the veggies in the pan, add some store-bought shredded rotisserie chicken down to that, mix it all up with some egg noodles, a little parsley, and there you go. Chicken noodle hold the soup. I mean, because which one of us doesn't dig through the soup, right? And you try and trap all the vegetables and the noodles and the chicken and pull it out, and then you go back in for the broth if you got room. You know what I mean? Do you guys do that? I used to, when I was a little kid, the canned soups especially, I'd drain off all the broth and then throw it in the pot and heat it up. So I thought, well, that's a really easy idea for dinner. And I suppose you could make a vegetarian version of this, but quite honestly, wouldn't that just be stir fry? I mean, like stir-fried veggies, pretty much. I'm making little matchsticks here. You can cut this into any shape you want, though. I bumped up the veggie value in this meal by adding a little zucchini to it, which is not normally seen in your typical chicken noodle soup. So what I did was I cut the ends off the zucchini, and then you just stack them up like this. Cut them into little sticks going across like that. Again, you know, you just want to cut everything into circles or lines. It doesn't make any shape you like. It's no big deal. I will never know. I love that when I'm out grocery shopping, people stop me in the store and they're like, hey, can I substitute this or that, or can I add that to that recipe of yours? And I'm like, dude, I'll never see you. It's okay. Go for it. Rachel never know. So celery, I love to use the leafy hearts. I'm just going to chop those guys in half. They're pretty much already small enough. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it comes from, but some people that I know, they cut the tops off the celery. Don't do that. They look pretty and they taste delicious. I almost talked to my vegetable. I was like, oh, don't do that. We okay back there?
We're okay.
At least I didn't drop it, whatever it was. I'm sorry, but I can't talk and do this amount of focused matchstick chopping at the same time, so talk amongst yourselves till I finish this. I'm almost done. Okay, we're good. I'm back with you. It's hard. It's really hard. But it looks so pretty all stacked up on the plate, so I was really going for it. Yeah, so what I was saying about my mom before with the rotisserie chickens, my mom is such a sweet woman. She saved 15 outdoor cats, you know, trapped them and took them down and had them all spayed and neutered and all that. And some of them, they really like living outside. And some of them, they came inside and, you know, they're still outdoor cats, so they're used to hunting. So the little kitties, they'll only eat the dark meat of the rotisserie chicken. She can't get them to eat any other kind of cat food, and they hunt it. They like paw it like this and eat it off their little fingers. It's kind of creepy to watch, actually. But we always have to come up with something to do with all of the white meat chicken. You know, we make chicken stir fries and Thai chicken and chicken burritos and enchiladas. So my mom's really going to like this one. I'm going to call her tonight and say, Mama, try the chicken no soup. One big onion. Let's get everybody down into the hot tub. I got some EVOO getting nice and hot here in a big skillet. Drop these guys down in there. Season them up a little S&P, a little salt and pepper action. Boy, that's a ton of veggies. That's going to be delicious and very nutritious. I love eating well because you can eat more. Right? Like, you're not going to feel guilty going in for a second or a third serving of that. Now, the peas, I'm going to wait until the very, very end to get those going. Let me show you what I did with the rotisserie chicken here. What I do is you pull the skin off, and you pull the meat off the bone. Run your fingers through it. Check that there's no little pieces of cartilage in there. And then I find this is the easiest way to do this. Drop it down into a bowl. And then just use a couple of forks to shred it up. Just like that. Easy. Chicken is, of course, fully cooked, so we're going to let the veggies do their thing. Then last minute, we'll toss everybody all together. Beautiful. Little piece here. Done. Get a little parsley chopped for our egg noodles. Now this is just your basic recipe here. You know, you could add a lot more herbs to this. You could add some chives and dill. That would be delicious. You could turn it into a Tex-Mex chicken noodle soup, certainly. And you could use some nice crunchy tortillas and put the chicken and veggies down over the top, scatter a little salsa on it. That'd be like a chicken tortilla soup. Hold the soup. I got a couple of handfuls of parsley here. Now when the egg noodles are done, what I'm going to do is drain them off, put them right back in the hot pot with a little bit of butter and lots of parsley and salt and pepper, and then we'll mix everybody all together. It's going to be delicious. Now when you go to cook off your noodles, don't forget, guys, you got to salt the water because it's the only chance you get to flavor the noodles themselves. And if you're watching your cholesterol, they make the no yolk egg noodles, so that's an option for you. I'm going to actually hold off on that for a second because the egg noodles cook up in just a couple minutes, and I want to make sure our veggies have time to do their thing before the egg noodles are done. I don't like an overcooked egg noodle. Then we're going to throw in our green peas. Wait till the last second to put these guys in because you want them to keep their nice crunch and their bright green color. Half a box of those babies. Give that a spin. I dropped the egg noodles over the break. I've got the extra wide egg noodles cooking up in a little bit of salted water. Come on, who's going to miss the soup part of this? It looks good. All right, let's see how the noodles are coming along here. We're good. We have noodle lift up. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So, dump the noodles. Let them drain a sec. Turn the heat off the stove. And then I take the hot noodles, put them right back into the same pot. Grab a butter knife here. Put a couple of pats of butter down in there. Maybe a tablespoon. Cut it into little pats. Lots of flat leaf parsley. And then give everybody a stir and melt the butter over the noodles. Now you can do this two ways. You can mix everybody all together, or you can pile up a lot of chicken and put a little noodle on top, or you can put a lot of noodle on the bottom, put a little bit of chicken on top. Are we a lot of noodle people? Yeah. My people. So, a lot of noodle. Then we're going to pile up our sauteed chicken and veggies up on top of that. Adorable. And I'm going to dish up 3 servings here because I want our front row here to test drive this and tell all of America whether they missed the soup or not. Heads up, kids, it is screaming hot, so blow on it just like you would with the soup, okay? I don't want you to sue me for mouth burnage.